Woohoo, baby! We're running Kefla once again in PvP with this addition of Kale getting her Zenkai, buffing Kefla. Oh my goodness. That's... Okay. Is this lag? It is. Okay. Oh, well, he stopped, but there was some lag there. But I'm sure if you noticed, Kefla, her ability, like her gimmick thing, if you don't, remember, is that she regains Vanish Gauge, and this guy's patient. She regains Vanish Gauge when your opponent dodges an attack, but, it's 60% to the gauge, so it's I really dislike it, honestly. If they had made it 100%, because it's only twice anyway, it's not like you do it endlessly, and Kefla just non-stop, keeps getting vanishes, so I would have preferred if they just made it, so, Ooh, look at that damage, Kefla! Swaps to the blue! Swaps to the blue! We'll hit him with a rush, see what the rush does against the little blue man. But yeah, it only happens twice, so if you gave her 100% vanish, I think she would have been so much better of a unit. The 60% really just is lacking. It's lacking. It's just not, this is not good. But Kefla did some actually nice damage here against this poor little Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which I'm surprised. I have not seen him in a minute. Not seen him in a minute, but he is annoying too with his green AoE. Everyone with green AoEs is just annoying. That's just how it is. Alright, we'll use this. See the damage here from Kefla on the ult. He didn't swap. Thought maybe... has it been enough time? Maybe it hasn't. Woo! Baby! I love that. That's the kind of damage we like. We'll yoink those buffs, although I don't think we can yoink any of those, can we? No, we don't. So, it just means he can't cover change us, which is good. That's fine. Yeah, see. Can't hit us with that cover change, so that's big time. We'll, okay. Flag, cool. I was gonna say we'll float forward and use our ultimate with Gogeta, but the game lagged and didn't register my float forward, so we did activate the ultimate, but we're not gonna get to use it here. Oh, he uses a green too. Woo! Because man, that was a nice play right there using that green. So, Gogeta's cover change doesn't work against it. He goes for the rush. Alright. 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 Can we guess it? No. It's alright. I'm really not worried at all. He used his vanish, so unless he switches out, he won't be able to dodge Kefla. He does swap, okay. And we use his vanish there, and we get him, and that is game. Let's see if we can catch up. Okay, nice. Hit me with that lag at the end, trying to make that comeback. Dude, you hitting the lag pedal? Hitting your lag pedal? Hit him with the blue? Oh, he was attacking. Let's go. Boom. Kefla, baby. Gah. Oh, that was actually pretty fun using her again. And she actually did pretty, I'd say I was impressed. I was impressed with the damage she was putting out there. The problems, I would say, with Kefla are still, the same that they have been since she came out. She doesn't have a cover change, and her gimmick really isn't that good, so it just makes her just not a solid unit, But I still enjoy running the green Kefla sometimes, even though she's also very far fallen off, especially with mono purple meta. But let's not hop into the next battle. Let's hop into my team so you can see the team I'm running around Kefla and what equips I have on her, in case you want to run Kefla yourself. So let's get into that. All right, this is the team I'm running Kefla in. As you can see, it is a Fusion Warrior team, and then of course we have the buffers of Super Gogeta and Kale. My Kale's not Z7 because I'm not spending CC on her. Unfortunately, I was willing to do it, but she's just doo-doo. She's just not it. They did Kale dirty, so fortunately I'm not going to spend CC. So I do almost have her Z7 anyway, though, from doing the gauntlet and all the challenges. Have to just wait for the other ones that are time gated. So we'll get those done, but the Kale still does give plus, what is it, 30? Yeah, 30 and 35% to Red Rival Universe. So you could actually triple Zenkai buff Kefla if you have the OG Zenkai, that red Super Saiyan Goku, because since he buffs red Saiyans. But I never was bothered Zenkaiing him. Maybe I'll eventually do it just for his Zenkai buff, because it's not like he's ever going to be usable. But I felt this team was better, because then if I put him in there too, then I have 3 reds. Obviously Kefla would be, big time, but I feel having Super Vegito there instead of that is just better for the team's odds of winning if you come up against like mono purple, you don't have to bring Super Saiyan 4, although Super Saiyan 4 can still put in work, and I may still bring him. But yeah, so she's getting double Zenkai buffed, and you know, let's just run through her kit in case you forgot. I do love her art. It is just great. But I love all the Kefla art, so that's not saying much. Her stats, I have her at 11 stars, so almost 14, but not quite there. She has 247 strike, 241 blast, pretty close. Like, they're not like, one's not like too far ahead of the other one, but she's a melee type unit, so obviously she has a little more to strike. And her defenses are, as you can see, pretty bang on the same, around that 157, 155. If you have her 14 stars, she does get 160s to the defenses and then 254 strike and about 250 blast. So, you know, that's pretty respectable. The problem with her, you know, we'll get to it, but it's her gimmick. I'll explain it when we actually get to that part of her uniques. But she has a normal strike, a normal blast. Her blue gigantic ray deals massive impact damage to enemies and gives you plus 20% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts upon activation. And it's just a straight on, you throw it forward, and it deals the damage, goes through blasts and all that good stuff. Her green, this win is gonna feel great. Her and Vegito, which are why they're my two favorite characters in Dragon Ball. I just love their voice lines. They're just great. Her green restores own health by 15%. Always nice to have, you know, a way to regain health. If you get a bunch of greens, then obviously you can really get that health back up unless they're debuffing you with the health restoration debuff. But applies attribute upgrade plus 30% to enemies sustained damage cut effects for self for 10 timer counts and reduces next damage sustained by 20%. Cannot be stacked. This applies until the enemy combo is finished. So it helps you deal more damage as well as helps reduce the next damage you take. I also, I guess, had a little stroke there when trying to read next. I don't know what that was, but that's her green. And her ultimate, the Gigantic Breaker, deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation, plus 30% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, reduces damage received by 20% for 15 timer counts, and then of course you have blast armor when you're charging forward. So this is one where you don't, you know, you want to do it in a combo, so, you know, you don't drop it and they can't vanish since it is, you have to charge forward. Or if they use, you know, blast attack and you're like mid-range or something, then you can pop it and go for it because you'll fly through with that blast armor. But it's not something you want to full frame just throw at them because they're gonna dodge it most likely. But that's her abilities, her arts. Her main ability, draw the ultimate arts card, Gigantic Breaker, which you just went over. Her ultimate, restore your own ki by 40. Nice, always nice to get some ki. Again, if you use up all your ki during the combo and then you pop the main to get that ultimate, then you can pop it because you got 40 ki. Applies the buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover to self for 15 timer counts. Always nice to nullify cover changes. You know, then you just don't have to worry about it for a little bit of time. Just it's nice on the brain, you know, it makes life easier. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 15% to impact damage received for 15 timer counts, and it only takes 25 timer counts to elapse for you to do that. So remains not too bad. You know, it's nice with the key, and then giving you the ultimate and nullifying cover changes. Her Z ability at 6 stars, which is what I have her 11, but you know it's 6 and then 14. 30% to rival universe, fusion warrior, or girls, strike attack, and blast defense. So that's nice. And then at 14, it goes up to 35, which is a pretty nice multiplier to have 35, since most of the time that's kind of like the upper limit for most, you know, normal Sparkings, I'd say at this point. I'm sure that'll change as time goes forward and they keep upgrading these Z abilities. But her uniques are where we get into what are supposed to make her special, but I feel just kind of fall short, unfortunately. I guess I'll have to crank it up. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. You get plus 60% to damage inflicted. Cannot be stacked. That is unfortunate that it can be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 30% for 20 timer counts. Also cannot be stacked, but it can be cancelled. Again, just another... She is like over 6 months old. What is she, 8 months old now? Yeah, 8 months old now, this Kefla. So pretty old. So I guess it's understandable since a lot of the newer units are those that are deleting those, you know, buffs. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast arts attack. Restores ki by 10, activates 3 times, and plus 50% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Activates once. Activation counts reset when characters switch. And the nice thing is that you, like, obviously they can't make it unlimited time where you get 10 ki back every time. That would be very OP. It would just have basically the strike guards cost in half and the blast by a third. Since 10, you know, that would be big time. You'd be able to extend your combo for a lot longer if it was just infinite instead of limited it to 3 times. So, and if it gave you more, if you kept stacking plus 50% damage for 15 timer counts on every strike or blast, you'd be doing some insane damage on those combos if, you know, you can get it long enough. So, makes sense why they have the limits there. But this is the unique where I feel like they really dropped the ball on Kefla. Limitless Heights applies the following effects to self every time own attack is evaded with a vanishing step. So every time they vanish step you. You restore your ki by 20. Nice to get some ki. Plus 20% damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. And then this is where they really messed up. Restores vanishing gauge by 60%. This only activates twice, so it's not like every single time they're vanishing you. This is a 2-time thing. But honestly, it's so, like, it's incredibly situational when this is actually beneficial. Because if they vanish, so say they attack you first, you vanish, and then you attack, and they vanish, because that would be when it's important, because you lost your vanish gauge, so you want it back. Plus 60% obviously isn't 100, if you know math, so it's not a full vanish back, and unless they wait to attack you, which most people don't do if you've both used vanishes, you're not going to get your gauge back, and they're just going to begin their combo on you, and it feels like it's just, like, you might as well not even have that ability then. Only, like, every now and then does someone wait, and you're able to actually pull it off and vanish them again, and it works, but honestly, I feel like it should have been more than 60%. It's just... It's just not that great, because even if you don't attack right away, you wait for your gauge to go back up after, you know, sidestepping. A lot of people just attack right away again, too. Like, if you don't attack, they'll just attack right away. Especially, you know, if you don't show, like, you plan on attacking or something, then they won't. They may sidestep one time, but then you could just catch them anyway, sidestepping. So, like, it's... I feel like they should have made that a lot better, and it would have made this Kefla a whole lot better than she was. Because she just wasn't really it, even when she came out, you know, which is unfortunate. But it also randomly draw one new card when you have 3 or fewer. This activates twice as well, and times when you have 4 cards are held also counts as an activation, which is unfortunate. So you have 4, you obviously don't get a 5th card, but it still counts towards the activation counts. So that's a bit unfortunate. Honestly, if they made that vanish thing a little bit better, I think Kefla could have been a whole lot better of a unit, but it is what it is. Her equips I'm running, obviously I'm running this. If you have a Universe Survival Saga character that has strike attack, you run this equip. You just do. You know, the blast defense, I need to get this slot better, but key recovery, special move damage, and then obviously the big time buff to strike attack is always super nice. The other equip I have on her is Fusion, gives both defenses and then strike attack. Again, she's a melee type, so I want to give her strike. And then the new girl's equip, again, I need to work on this one as well, but I don't have many slot movers right now. It gives two buffs to strike attack, and then the base health, which is, it's always nice to have more health because it means you're alive for longer. So that's what I have on her, really buffing the whole strike focus of it and giving her a little bit of extra health and defense. So that's what I'm running on my Kefla. Let's get into the second battle, ladies and gentlemen, and clean some clocks.
Can't wait!
Oh, it's everything that is wrong with the world and what makes people hate Dragon Ball Legends. It's Hero Hercule on a team. Thank goodness we get a green to start, which means I won't be paralyzed and I can actually move how I want. All right, there we go. That's half of his health. He's gonna change. Yep. You gotta have Mr. Satan come in twice. You can't just waste it one time. But that green was actually huge because now I don't have to worry about cover changing either. But oh, that was just immaculate right there. Let's swap to Kefla to see this blue damage. Ooh, swaps. That wasn't a lot, but that was probably because of his cover change. My man just didn't. Okay, but we got that key back, so that's big time. Okay, that one was a whole lot more powerful right there. Make him use another banish. We perfect him, and then we're gonna pop this. This is a dead Super Vegito, or he could swap to Mr. Satan actually. Oh, Okay, or you could swap to the blue, bros. Bros? I was comboing bros and boys. Or you could swap to them and have them be eliminated. I guess maybe he thought since it was purple Goku that Vegeta... Oh, that was awful. That was the worst one I think I've done in a very long time. Maybe he was thinking, though, that if he swaps the purple Goku in, he won't die to Super Saiyan 4, but that was just foolish, and he shouldn't have dropped that. Alright, well, this was a whole lot less painful than I thought it would be. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Hurt quite a bit, actually. And he vanishes. Alright, we have a dead Gogeta 4, but that's game. We're gonna yoink his buffs here, so he won't even... Oh, maybe he will. Okay. If he attacked right away, I was screwed. That could have changed everything right there, but he didn't. He just stood there. And we catch, and that is game. Let's swap to Kefla, though. Just use our ultimate for the little... For the bants. The ultimate for the bants. Press main, and he's gone. Okay. Alright. Love Kefla's windscreen, too. I just love everything about the Kefla units in this game. But that was big time. I mean, it's not an LF, so I don't know why you'd, quit, I guess, just to move on to the next one faster. But let's send him his good party, because that's not... Running Mr. Satan earns you a good party. I don't care who you are, how shafted you've been recently. If you're running Hero Satan, you get a good party. That's just how it is. It's just a crime. It's a war crime, and you need to know it. You need to be put in your place. But yeah, that match, Kefla's blue didn't do a lot of damage the first time. Of course, that was Super Vegito cutting in with his, I forget exactly what it is, but his cover cut. And then the second blue hit a whole lot harder when he didn't have that, so that was good to see. But yeah, that was a whole lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. That green to start the match was truly the MVP. That was the MVP of this match, getting that green with Ultra Gogeta to clean that buff at the start. So let's go and hop into our third battle with Kefla. Woo, baby, a regen team. I was really thinking they were going to start... Ooh, we caught. That's big time. Hit with this blue before he takes my key. Yep, there it is. Ooh, that was some nice damage. I'll take that. Hit him with the swap. Ooh, he gets me. Here comes 21. Blast. Yes, this is going to be a strike, right? Yes. Let's go. Let's ride. She always has a bajillion strikes, so pretty safe to assume if they use one blast that after that, and we vanish, and we catch, she's in big trouble. Oh, makes the swap. He's in trouble too. Like, he's screwed. I guess he might be able to swap back to... Yeah. So annoying. Do we catch? We do! Yes, let's go. Ooh, alright, that's some more nice damage. Kefla with two big blue cards on this annoying defensive unit. He's gonna take my vanish. Well, that's unfortunate. We took his, though. And we get our rush. Nice. Alright. Support the half. Here comes... Yep. Alright. Nothing I can do right now. Just have to take this. Oh, all right. See you later, Super Vegito, unless we can guess it. I haven't seen a blue in a minute. Shit, 4 strikes. Okay, Super Vegito, that's unfortunate. But Kefla's already done some kind of big time damage to the annoying green man, so make her use a vanish, and we catch. Huge, he's dead. See you later. Yep, gone. All right, Kefla. I mean, that's a yellow unit, so you gotta expect that. Get the PV. Oh, we're cleaning up shop now. We're cleaning up shop now. Swaps, nice. All right, and I think the ultimate will kill here. He's very defensive. Kefla? 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 Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Smoked him. See you later, kid. All right. We get the kill on that. She uses a banish. We've won. She already used her rush here with 21, so even if she kills Ultra Gogeta, which I don't think is going to happen, but even if it does, I can just pop in with Kefla, hit with the Rising Rush, and that's game. Oh, all right. Hit with the blue. We vanish. Taps. Okay, cool. Let's hit green. Can we... Does this remove all her buffs? It does. That's tough. Vanish, and that's game. All right, we'll pop Kefla in just to... Oh, nope, never mind. No, we will not, I guess. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was my Kefla showcase. Let me know what you want to see next. I just thought with Kale getting her Zenkai, it'd be a fun time since it's Red Rival Universe, and Kefla's a Red Rival Universe that I would love to use again. So, let me know what else units you want to see me run in PvP. And also, if you want these videos to be longer. If you want these to be longer, feel free to let me know. I'll probably put out a poll. I may make my PvP videos longer. If you guys, that's what you want, you'll watch more of them. So, yeah. But if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. I will say, though, Kefla isn't... Like, her kit really falters her. It really lets her down, that whole vanishing thing. It would be much better idea. I mean, my other Fusions team, that if you watch my streams, you see me run quite often. I normally have Future Gohan in there for his endurance, and then his green and buffs and stuff. But running him is a whole lot better in terms if you're trying to win. So, Kefla did alright. I was honestly real impressed with how she did for what I thought she was gonna do. But I still would say she's not, like, not the answer, you know? There's better options. But if you want to run her, she's honestly not awful. And I'm rank, like, 800 something right now. So, I'm at, like, you know, towards the top of PvP. I'm in the top 1,000. So, if you're, you know, lower, you're, you know, maybe not even diamond rank or something, you can probably definitely get away with running her a whole lot more than I can. But... yeah, just thought I'd put that out there, you know, so you don't think she's, you know, the goddess of goddesses out there still. But, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell if you want notifications. Go follow me on Twitch, catch me live. I'd love to talk to you guys in the chat. Always have fun, you know, joking around with you guys in chat. But, as always, I hope you all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.